Hello, everybody, and welcome to replay cast of NGS Dipsy East. We have LuBu versus Wood League. These are teams that I signed up to cast last week when I first got very ill. So I apologize to those teams if they are here that I could not do this sooner. I sincerely apologize. Um, I also apologize if there's no chat interaction. I don't currently have it up. I wanted to focus on this replay. But it is a replay, so we are not going to be seeing the drafts of these teams. We're going to be able to see, of course, which heroes were picked in the full drafts. However, I do not have the draft portion of these games, so we'd go straight into the games, do a little bit of the replay. You will see the time clock. I have not put it on ruining it so that you can so you don't know how long the games will last. I have done one thing correctly by eliminating that. Please bear with me. I I haven't done a replay cast yet. I know it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I understand. Completely understand. However, I don't know. I feel like the user interface is there's much more that you can press to mess up the game. But it's LuBu versus Wood League. Both of these teams are fighting very hard in the Nexus Gaming series right now. I think, let me just look up, let me see what we have right now. We have, okay, these teams are only, I will say, before this game, these teams were 1 point away from each other. So they're very, very close to each other. They're still very close to each other, but I'm pretty sure if I tell you how far away they are, that will give a spoiler as to what is about to happen. Um, though I did not use their names, so I wouldn't have spoiled anything. Hallelujah. Um, Anywho, we will be getting into game one. Game one is Infernal Shrines. I'm not sure who was first pick here, who won first pick, who won map, or what the map bans are, but we'll find out where we go for the other games soon enough. But the first game was on Infernal Shrines, and I think that both teams have very unique, very, very unique drafts. We've got some orcs. I actually want to talk about the drafts a little bit. Maybe I'll show it before I announce them. So, yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna pretend this is the draft. So we have LuBu versus Wood League here. Um, so of course we see LuBu with Dimiev, Goldan, Diablo, Lucio, Ruxar. Um, which is very interesting because yes, see the Goldan can clear shrines really fast. Diablo's really good on the shrines. Rexar's pretty good at holding top lane. However, it's not one of his best maps. Maybe it's the comfort pick. Lucio, I'm surprised by. I'm wondering if there are other heroes that were banned, like Malfurion, um, Tyrande, because we have an Ana on the other side, so maybe that was also a priority pick. But Gina, Ana, Johanna, Malthael, Sylvanas, significant amounts of wave clear. Sylvanas pushes with the Punishers really nicely. That's a lot of shrine clear. More shrine clear than we see on LuBu. However, LuBu has a really strong teamfight potential. Both teams have very strong teamfight potential, but I think Rexar struggles against that Malthael because he just heal off Misha forever and ever and ever. Um, but Anyway, how about I take my face away and we could get into this beautiful replay. So, on the left side, we have LuBu with Alan Hicks on that Rexar. They're actually all on top of each other. Streakwing on the Lucio, Makrata on the Diablo, Bandit on the Gul'dan, and BTZ on the Mayev. And on the side of Wood League, we got Sylvanas and Droopy. Droopy on Sylvanas. M to know? Is that M to know on Johanna? Sailor Sky on Anna, Cyan on Malthiel, and who did I forget? Cabler on the Gina. Oh my gosh. And they are all pledging allegiance to the United States of America. What a good way to start. And to the Republic, for which it stands. Wow, they're very, very talkative in this here early game. Now I have casted a game of Wood League, I believe, earlier on this season. You already have Malthiel on the top lane. I do like that it was split off. Is this going to be a 4-man rotation? It's going to be 4-man rotation for each of the teams. Very smart on this map. You can rotate pretty easily, especially with the Jaina on Wood League. Oh, is Droopy going to be okay? Droopy is very, very low. Anna's going to save Sylvanas. With a 4-man rotation here, especially when you have something like Jaina. Oh, wait, the Malthiel's double soaking. Okay, that is very interesting. I'm surprised to see that just because we do have the 4-man rotating. I guess it was so that Sylvanas and Anna could pick up this camp right here, which is not a bad idea. We're already seeing pinging. We're seeing the pinging from Wood League to go here. I wonder if we're gonna see all the pinging. The camps are not being picked up as quickly by LuBu. I think this might be a sign of what is to come here, just because of all of the wave clear with the Sylvanas. The rotations, whenever someone is out of mid lane, Malthiel is rotating down. I see right now, Malthiel is doing a pretty good job double soaking, but might be taken out by this Mayev. Very difficult position to be in, but she will not engage because the Jaina and the Sylvanas coming out to clear this wave. But Malthiel's backing up, so this gives the opportunity for Rexar up top to maybe get a little bit of damage onto these towers. And the Bruiser camp. Are we doing the Bruiser camp this early? I don't think we are. Usually you get that Bruiser camp right before the objective. So it is pushing during the first objective, which is bot lane. And I can't wait to see what type of objective that is. Oh, this might be a dead Jaina, and that is a dead Jaina. First blood on the Jaina. Both teams are 5, so not too much of a difference in terms of XP. Both have been rotating pretty successfully. I think this Malthiel is actually going to get better and better against the Rexar as time goes on. But we have the first shrine that is going to reveal itself in just a moment. And it will be a Mortar Punisher, which is not the strongest early on. But we do have the Bruiser camp being taken care of by Rexar. That will not be a problem with pushing, but it looks like the Bruiser camp was just taken by LuBu, and that is going to be able to push down top fort. However, Wood League has been able to secure 25 out of the 40 minions on the shrine, so this looks like it's probably going to go over to Wood League. Misha is gone, and here comes Malthiel jumping to the backline just to destroy that Diablo as well as Jaina's help. And that is a 3 for nothing. And this is going to be a Mortar Punisher pushing down bot lane with, I believe Sylvanas still has a retreat up. I didn't see it used anywhere else. So this is going to be a pretty, potentially really easy fort if there's going to be still a push. But Sylvanas is not pushing with the Punisher right now. Coming back down, but it is half health. Not sure if we're going to see anything happen here without a kill. But there goes a Syl's trait, and this fort is going to go down. Okay, so I thought it might have been a fort, but then we didn't have the Syl, and there was just such a good defense of this Punisher early on. What the immortal? Oh my god, the Punisher's still alive. It's not gonna get much done here, but it is still alive. Never-ending Mortar Punisher, and this is a camp invade. So Woodley just taking this camp, trying to get more map pressure. And there are two other camps up, but they have to pay attention. There is the Mayev. You can never... Mayev and Diablo, really scary combo when you're in tight quarters. So they do have to pay attention to that a little bit. Rexar, I don't know if Rexar is getting all the value that you hope for from Rexar, but this is an 8 to 9. It looks like LuBu is trying to fight before 10, which I really like, but they are choosing to tighten a very, very thin hallway, basically, which is a little bit dangerous when there's the damage of Jaina, Malthael, Sylvanas. That is a lot of damage to throw at you when you are all grouped together. And the next train's going to be mid. That's probably going to be announced in about a minute. And it looks like Rexar was able to take down the full wall on top, so that's actually very helpful to even out some of the structures. But we're going to have 10s very soon for Wood League. Let's see what types of talents they get. Nano. Nano the Gina with Water Elemental. Oh my goodness. Sylvanas and Malthael holding it. Oh, we did have Blessed Shields used against that Mayev, but Mayev is able to get away. And we do see Diablo's damage is kicking in here, taking about half of Syl's health with one combo. And that might strike it. Oh, Water Elemental was used too. I did not notice that Water Elemental came out. And Arrow. So we have Lacerates. This is Arrow too, right? Yeah, Wailing Arrow. I always want to see someone take Mind Control. I think it could be used in very coordinated team fights. Oh, I'm just clicking everywhere now. Not too much happening. We do have 10s picked up. Will it be Lightning Breath or Apocalypse Diablo? What are you doing? But Warden's Cage, Horrify. Hopefully that they're prepared for this synergy here, and it's not going to be Horrify out of the Warden's Cage. And it looks like Rexar uses ult. You won that one, buddy. Oh no. The trash talk. But it looks like Rexar is trying to use his ult to escape. Bowen was unable to escape, and now we're going to see an invade on the Bruiser camp. And I think, oh my gosh, that was a beautiful sound barrier used by Lucio there. And it looks like Cyan is actually a little bit in trouble. Might go down, will be going down, and the Apocalypse comes out, and that is going to be a dead Sylvanas as well. Oh, that was Malthael and Sylvanas. Okay, I believe I didn't say Malthael. Or maybe I did. But we have Jaina clearing the top lane. That is a 2 for nothing, and this is right before the 13 challenger advantage. So this actually might go over to LuBu. That was a very good fight. They're able to secure this camp as well, and look at Jaina taking so much damage. Ana can use Nano Boost in 33 seconds, by the way. If anybody was wondering, Ana is here to party. But we do have everybody back up. 13 is about to be on the line for Wood League. We do see here a lot of the ults have already been coming out. We see Nano Boost with that Jaina coming out in 4 seconds. We're probably going to see that used right away to win this fight. And Multi is actually going to go down first, but then there is a turn of 3 heroes. Oh my goodness, but Diablo has enough souls. He is going to be back. He is coming back right now. But it looks like Arcane Punisher actually picked up by LuBu. And this is a pretty powerful Punisher. This can very easily be mid-fort here. That was a really good pickup from LuBu. They were behind Talontiers. They lost 3 members, but they were still able to take this objective to deny it from Wood League. And there was actually, oh my god, that defense. That defense. I was actually not expecting that defense, but I guess there was nobody up to push with that Punisher. So we're just gonna see LuBu opt for the bot camp instead, which I kind of like. You're down 3 heroes, you're down level 13. You might as well get some camps, not try to engage with the Punisher because you have Sylv, Malthael, Jaina gonna kill that Punisher pretty quickly. I bet they were kind of hoping for a little bit more though. The death timers are gonna start to get a little bit longer now. Late game, I mean, as we're approaching 16, we're gonna start to see pretty long death timers. So if Diablo does not have any of his souls, or we see anybody knocked out on either team, it is gonna probably guarantee objectives, guarantee forts, guarantee even possibly the game. Oh, let's ping. We're going to, this is so much easier. I know exactly where everybody's going. Ping to bot lane. LuBu trying to take a fight before 16, but that looks like it's going to be a dead Maiev. It is not. Maiev gets away with 164 health, but that is going to be a dead Diablo who does not have souls. And a dead Lucio who is unable to get sound barrier off. I believe it might have been cancelled in there, or he might have just died way too fast. Malthael pushing down the top lane with the minion wave, trying to get a little bit more pressure because the next objective is top lane, and that should be announced very shortly with the Frozen Punisher. And of course Syl's trait is going to be a dead mid-fort. Everybody is up on the side of LuBu, but Wood League is going to be able to back up here. They have 16, so they're probably going for this invade. They are going for this invade. Very smart invade from Wood League. They know where the enemy is. They have 16. There's no reason not to invade this if they can get a kill. As I said, the death timers are getting a little bit higher. This would be an opportunity to take down a keep, potentially take game if it is staggering deaths. And it looks like we're seeing the bush party to kill that bear, but Misha is gonna walk away just fine. And pinging this camp. Why not get the camp? Might as well. It's up. There's 15 seconds until the shrine is activated. It's going to be a Frozen Punisher. Not the strongest of the Punishers, but it's late game, friends and family. Late game, ladies and gents. This can do a lot of damage. This is going to eat through a fort pretty easily. Potentially even a keep. We might see a marching to keep, but on the bright side for LuBu, they do have a fort in this lane. So even though they're down 16, they're unable to currently engage. Looks like Diablo is looking for maybe a grab there, and is going for the Sylvanas, but is unable to secure that grab. Maiev throws down the Warden's Cage and is able to get away again with 1 health, but Water Elemental is going to be able to get her. Sound Barrier comes out, but it does not matter, and that is going to be a 2-0. 2.5 with that Misha Bear. Or 2 for 1. Look at that. Oh my goodness, Kevlar. That was a lot of damage from Corruption. Let's just see. We do have full Corruption stacks, so Gul'dan was able to get the full Corruption stacks. But this is going to go over. This Punisher is going to go over to Wood League. And there's a little bit of damage on this fort. Sylvanas does have trait up. However, you can get a pretty good defense on this with fully stacked corruption. It will do quite a bit of damage. But there are 4 members pushing with this Punisher. And of course there are 5 members of LuBu right now. Malthael is starting to come back to join team. But we are down a couple of talents, a couple of ultimates here. We do have Willing Arrow coming back up. Horrified just came back up, Sound Barrier's back up. And Mortis Cage will be back up in 10 seconds. So we will see the retreat from Wood League because Malthael's not here. Malthael is grabbing a camp on the side of LuBu just to maintain the pressure. Oh, Malthael is very aggressively positioned, but no team is coming. I would like to hear the comms here. That is very sneaky snake movements here. And it looks like they're trying to maybe posture for that bot keep if they get 20 soon enough. There's a 3-level lead right now. Mere 2-level lead in a couple seconds. There's a 2-level lead on the side of Wood League. And with that said though, LuBu is doing a really good job in these team fights, at least knocking out a couple of members. There we go. LuBu was able to get that Jaina down immediately, but Willing Arrow comes out, everybody is silenced, and that is going to be a dead bear. Corruption doing so much damage. I have to kind of give it up to Sailor Sky, doing a very, very good job healing up their team when these engagements happen. But that is a 1-2 in favor of LuBu, who is down, almost down level 20. They were able to secure 2 kills, catch up significantly in XP. Good for them. Good for them. That is how you come back. You have a good team fight. You can come back right before 20s, but it looks like the Bruiser camp is being picked up by Wood League, being stolen. And this camp is going to be, this Bruiser camp, a siege camp, I mean, is going to be pushing mid lane. Going to get this fountain, but I don't know if it's going to get much more than that. So we do see the rotation from Wood League and the rotation from LuBu, actually, to clear up the top lane, which would have taken that keep. So I'm glad they were paying attention to that. There is still a significant structural advantage for Wood League. They have all of their forts up, even though they have taken a couple of walls in damage, a little bit of fort damage in 2 of the forts. And they are significantly further ahead in siege. And it looks like the next shrine's coming up in 30 seconds in the middle, where there is a very damaged keep on the side of LuBu and a slightly damaged fort on the side of Wood League. So whoever gets this is going to be marching through a structure. I can tell you that much. This is maybe potentially is it a mortar again? Oh, if there's a kill here, it might actually even be game. And that is a kill on the Maeve. A 4-person apocalypse though. That was beautiful apocalypse. Jaina using Ice Block to get out of all of that corruption damage. And that is another dead bear. Diablo's a little bit in trouble. Unable to get out, but he does have his souls, and he is coming back right now. But now this is a 2-0 and a keep with a Bruiser camp and catapults pushing to the core. What is Wood League gonna go for core here? Are they going straight for core? It looks like they're going to try, but the Sylvanas is in trouble. Or just Jaina is in trouble. I just mistake them with those outfits that they have on. And so Jaina is out, but this is a 77% core. 64. First game is going to go over to Wood League. It appears the slow ticking down of the score with everybody at such low health. But Johanna just so slowly beating on the core. The best one to beat the core. Let me just show you the stats real quick. A lot of damage from the Golden. A lot of damage from the Sylvanas. That's pretty cool. Sylvanas does so much damage. Like, in comparison to Jaina, here, it's just a significant amount of damage. That was a really good game, though. Like, a really good game. I'm excited to see game 2. So this is the best of 3 series. I have the whole replay file. We're gonna find out if it ends now or it ends in a couple of another game after this. But prepare yourselves. You hear that? Do you know where we're going? It is Tomb of the Spider Queen. So let's just go over. I want to talk about the drafts again. So you might see something very, very familiar. I'm gonna just update this. Something very familiar on the side of LuBu. We see the Mayev, Golden, Lucio again. 3 of the same heroes. I actually like the Golden a little bit better on this map. I think he has more value. It's a smaller map, very easy wave clear, and we also see the Jaina once again on the side of Wood League. So what do I like here? Dahak is actually surprising to me. This is not a big map, so the global presence is less important on this map. Arthas is really cool. Really goes against that gray main that was picked up from Wood League. Chen into the Dahaka. I think that's a pretty even battle depending on the skill level of the players. Anduin can play a big role in here, but Greymane Jaina, this is arguably Jaina's best map, I think. She's good all around, but just being able to clear so quickly, get those gems is really important. But then of course the Gul'dan is able to get all of those too. Arthas has no fear stepping forward, but neither does Murden. I think the biggest difference potentially is that we only have. There's significantly less CC this game. Significantly less CC. We got some slows from Jaina. Got the stun from Murden. Root. And we have, of course, the Dahaka Tongue, another root. A pull from Mayev. A bop from Lucio. But for the most part, there's just a significant lack of CC. Not that that should be an issue, just from last game to this game, we do see a lot less CC available. So I'm assuming Johanna? If I had to guess, Johanna was banned. Oh, I'm showing you everything. Go back to me. Whoops. I hope nobody saw that. Nobody saw the timing on that. But yeah. Maybe we should just get into it so that I can no longer embarrass myself. I'm going to pause it on the teams so I can actually read the names and see the heroes. I will probably still mess that up. But here we go. In game 2, on the left side, we have LuBu with Streakwing on the Lucio, VDZ on the Mayev, Bandit on the. Is that Arthas? Is that a cool Arthas skin? Nope, this is Arthas. This is Gul'dan. Alan Hicks on the Dahaka, and then Makrota on that Arthas. So many crazy skins. That is LuBu. LuBu. Keep calling them the wrong name too. And on the side of Wood League, We have Cavalier on that Jaina. We have Droopy on the Greymane. Emtino on the Murden. Cyan on that Chen. And of course Sailor Sky on the Anduin. And let's get this started. I think both teams probably going to be solo laners on the bot. And then the 4-man rotation mid-top. We did see the 4-man rotations pretty consistent. Nobody's dancing, nobody's spraying, nobody's trash talking. It's such a different game from the last game. Go look, have fun. What positivity. That is so much different than all of the other communication we had from the teams. But yeah, the 4-man rotation is especially with the Jaina, is such a big deal. I think with the Goldana can work as well. Very easy to clear the waves, collect all of the gems. We already have 10 on the bot lane, so maybe we're going to see a slight lead in XP on the side of the league. If we do see a LuBu staying for a long time, but it looks like LuBu has rotated pretty quickly. 3 members of LuBu are already rotating. Trying to pick off Cyan. Not gonna happen. Chen is safe. But Arthas, on the other hand, is in trouble. And that's gonna be first blood. I am glad I saw that. First blood on that Arthas. And this has been an interesting split. So we kind of have a 3-1-1. In a way. I think this was more just to cover the XP and to get these gems. However, we did see Mayev kind of roaming around, which is not a bad member of the team to roam around. She's very good at ganking, but she kind of needs someone with her. So I don't think she and Dahaka alone can take out a Chen. But we do see that Greymane taking out this siege camp. Very smart to have a lot of push on bot lane. Top lane, of course, is the most important thing on this map because this boss is insanely powerful. So once the boss comes into play, we're going to see structures just getting taken down left and right if we are able to see that. Sometimes the boss doesn't even come out on this map, so it depends on how you play. You get double turn-ins, it's also a way to get very far ahead and maybe even win the game. But we do have 28 to 32 gems, a little ahead in gems on the side of LuBu. But that is not that big of a deal. We do have level 4 for Wood League, but now we just see LuBu picking up level 4. Not that much difference in XP at this time. Not much difference in the gems. It's actually 100% even for a second there, but now we see 36 to 33 gems. Not much different, folks. This is a very, very close early game, and this is how a lot of 2 games go. But is this going to be another dead Arthas? It is not. Arthas is going to be able to walk away. But we do have, oh, that little sneaky hammer from Murden, but Mayev, of course, gonna walk away. And the 4-man rotation here, we're on different schedules. There is a wave on each wall as there is a rotation. So there are actually these are slower rotations that I was expecting from each of the teams. Or it's because they're outside build that the waves are able to push so quickly. And it looks like we're gonna have the first turn-in, or at least trying for the first turn-in on the side of LuBu. They're able to get 29 gems in. They don't quite have enough for another team for the first turn-in. But they are trying to get as many gems as possible, and this is going to be a dead Anduin. Potentially dead Murden. It is a dead Murden, and that is a dead Jaina. Wow, that is a 3 for nothing on the side of LuBu. And this is probably going to be first turn-in going over to LuBu, and it is. They have 6 extra. No, they have more than 6 extra gems. Insert Grump Face, and it looks like they are going to be pushing top lane. This is a smart move. As I mentioned, top lane is the most important in terms of pushing because of that boss. If you win a fight and you're able to secure that boss, that is just going to tear through all of these structures. However, we do have the Jaina and the Dreaming, which two really good heroes against this objective. They're able to take it down so quickly. But with that AF pull, Murden is in trouble, so is the Jaina. Both members able to walk away, and this is going to be a full wall down. It looks like, let's just check. This is a lot of damage coming out on mid lane too. Chen did a pretty good job defending bot lane, but this might be top 4 going down pretty early. 5-minute void on the side of LuBu. Doing a very good job with this first web weaver pushing. There's a lot of damage on the mid fort. Almost a full mid fort. This is going to be about a quarter health when it is done. Even less than a quarter health. We're down to this is a sliver. 1700 XP out of the 12,900 on that fort right there. So it's just a sneeze. One ability. Probably take that down. And it looks like LuBu wants to secure that one. Chen, as I said, did a very good job defending against that web weaver. We have 82 gems on the side of Wood League, 42 on the side of LuBu. So we're not going to see a double turn-in without another fight and without some more deaths. However, we might see the first turn-in on the side of Wood League if they are able to get in there and do a turn-in. This is going to be a dead fort, though. I don't see how this is not taken. And I am wrong again. 14 gems still left for LuBu. They do not have turn-in. Oh, they do have turn-in now. Now they have turn-in. Will it be a double turn-in, or will Wood League be able to stop it? We do see that 10s are coming on a line for LuBu very, very quickly. Very quickly. This needs to be stopped, or we're gonna see... Okay, we're actually gonna see level 10 getting picked up and a second turn-in for the blue team, which is LuBu. LuBu getting double turn-ins and level 10. Very hard place to be right now. Especially because 2 of the forts are gone. So this is going to be open pushing on keep. And it looks like Wood League is opting to protect top keep because of that boss play potential. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is going to be at least a wall. I don't think that you get keep here unless there's a hard commit from all 5 members of LuBu. But it looks like all ults are up. We have all ults except for, of course, Water Elemental. It just got used. Chen still has not picked a talent. Oh, it looks like actually LuBu is gonna be... LuBu is retreating. Maybe switching to mid lane? Okay, that's very interesting because mid lane is... I don't think mid lane is gonna fall either, to be honest. I think the hard commit on top would have had more potential here, but we do see a lot of damage going down. Oh, that was a crazy avatar. Murden is almost dead, but this is going to be a dead Dahaka instead. We do have a double turn-in. Okay, so we do have a double turn-in on the side of Wood League. I'm not sure how they were able to defend all of their keeps there. How this fort is still standing on bot. Chen is way too good at defending that bot fort. And we do have another fight. Looks like LuBu is trying to stop the turn-in. They only have 10 gems of their own though, so Wood Lake is sitting on 70, 80 gems. Looking at 80 gems, it only need 4 for the turn-in, and that's gonna be Muradin. Securing the first turn-in for Wood League, third turn-in of the game. Now looks like they're opting to go on the top lane with Greymane almost at a full turn-in himself with those 49 gems. Gotta be careful. You cannot drop those gems. You cannot give up those gems, or else you're gonna have a huge problem. Okay, we did have a very aggressive jump from the Muradin, trying to... Okay, well the Warden's Cage comes out, so does the Water Elemental and Sound Barrier, so everyone is safe for now. I'm very confused as to why the fight started in such a narrow alleyway. I think that's a very scary place to be for both teams. Especially with all the damage coming out from Gul'dan, all the damage coming out from Jaina. What this is... Okay, so no members are down. We do have level 13 from LuBu. And we're gonna start to see a structural, even out structures. Top 4 has fallen. It looks like Wood League is going for this mid 4, but everybody is super low. Muradin has to back out. Chen is taking a lot of damage from that Gul'dan. Only 26 gems on the side of LuBu, but they are opting to turn in all of the gems that they have. And it looks like we're still 87 gems on the side of Wood League. 51 of them being on this Greymane, who's just casually taking this bruiser camp. I think you've got to go for a turn in if you are Wood League. Wood League is down a little bit in XP. They're about to lose this mid keep. I don't think they care to stop it. I think they're looking to maybe just get this turn in. Yes, we're gonna lose a keep, but maybe we can push and get our own keep here. Maybe we can catch them on their retreat. Gul'dan is slow and has a lot of damage. I guess that was the plan. Try to get down that Gul'dan as soon as possible. We do see the Warden's Cage coming out and really destroying a lot of the health bars of Wood League, but Droopy is able to stay alive somehow, and now it's going to be a 4 for nothing? That is going to be a dead Arthas. A 4 for 1. It turns out to be a 4 for 1 in favor of Wood League, who is marching towards top keep. And this is where anything can happen. You get 1 fort in your first turn in, then you can just turn the game around. And this is going to be a very, very easy keep for Wood League. Jaina is coming back. We're going to see the last fort on bot fall. Well, the last fort on the side of LuBu fall. And I think this is going to be a keep. If they get 1 kill here, it's definitely even a potential core push. It looks like they are backing out for now. Cyan very, very low. But that is a turn on the Lucio. Lucio goes down. And this is going to guarantee this keep here. If there's another death, I think that we are actually going to see game. And there we go. That is a 3 for nothing. This keep is going to be down, and it looks like Wood League is going to be taking this series 2-0. Those death timers are way too high for anybody to combat this. And we will see this series go over to Wood League 2-0. And as I was saying earlier, I was talking about how close these teams are. Oh my gosh, is this gonna happen? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Let's just show some stats for a second. I was very concerned at the end there. I'm not sure what was going to happen there. Um, but as I see, these games are relatively close. The other team, LuBu, played so well, and they actually played very evenly in team fights, even in game one. The team fights in this are very even. They were ahead for most of the game, but they were unable to secure that. Um, I think these teams are actually insanely close to one another in terms of skill level and play, just because we see all the team fights. It was going very back and forth in both games. Like, very back and forth in both games, and we did see both teams ahead in each of the games. This one is probably a little bit closer than the last game because at the end we did see a 3 level difference with Woodley got 20 and then 17 for LuBu on Infernal Shrines. But this one, we did have pretty even playing fields. We did have a XP lead on the side of LuBu for quite a bit of time. It was actually a significant portion of the game. They were ahead in XP, ahead in structures, ahead in team fights. It's just a late game, not even late game. That was a 14-minute game. Um, but there's just a turnaround when it started to become keeps. The double turn in from the double turn in early from LuBu got them very far ahead in XP and structures, and then the double turn in for Wood League, the first web weavers were able to take down the top in the mid fort, um, but none of the keeps, and they actually lost a couple members in that push, but they were able to get the second turn in before LuBu was able to get a third, um, which made a lot of difference just because the death timer started to get so much higher. Two members were dead for 30 seconds each, which is enough time to take down a keep, enough time to do enough damage to the core in order for you not to be able to turn around. But those were really good games. I'm actually really excited that I picked up this replay because I was supposed to cast it last week. I was unable to. Um, but I'm going to look into maybe taking a couple more replays. Hopefully I can do more replays. I'm going to be doing more casting this week. I hope no one is sad that I'm doing a lot of casting these days, but I am very much enjoying it. And I might even be back tomorrow. I'm gonna double check, but I think I am back tomorrow with a couple of live games. So if you want to see some live games instead of replay, I will be back tomorrow. I also might have a couple on Thursday. I just have to check. Hi, player. I see you there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a good night. Bye.